Good morning, Fishing with T-Money family. I apologize for the lighting. It is first thing in the morning. With Chesty on, so you know we're doing some fishing today. I feel halfway decent. Got me my lovely heat patch on, trying, but I think this might be, looking at the weather, probably the last day I'll be able to get out and fish. So I'm gonna give you guys everything I got today, and we're gonna end this season on a bang. So here we go. So before we do that though, I'm gonna do a little unboxing slash unbagging for you guys. I was at Dick's about a week ago and picked up some new stuff. So we'll start off with the 6th Sense whale. I know you guys can't see it really well. This is, I think, 6th Sense's version of a swim bait. I'm not for sure. This thing is gorgeous though. It is basically a translucent color, I guess you'd call it. They call it Pro Blue. It's gorgeous. Next up, I picked up another Magdraft, guys. I love this. I love these things, man. This is Albino Pearl Shad. I love this thing. I love the Magdraft. I think they're cool baits to throw. Had to get another one. As you guys know, I was out trying to finish the swim bait series, and I lost my Googan swim bait. So fortunately though, I couldn't find any like locally, and when I say locally, I mean within an hour of my house. Dick's didn't have them. Cabela's don't carry them, so they didn't obviously have them, and I just couldn't find them. So I went to Dick's and I picked up another. I got the baby bull gill, this time by Mike Buka and Catchco collab. This one is the ruby gill, I guess is what they call this one. I just like the color. I like the Mike Buka. Sorry, I like the Mike Buka swim baits, so I figured I'd pick up another one. Today though, I decided we're not gonna fish with either one of those to start. This first spot is really weedy, and throwing treble hook baits is not what I want to do. I really don't feel like losing another swim bait before the end of the year, especially when I think this is my last day. So with that being said, I apologize for the quick unboxing, guys, but I want to get fishing and I don't want to make this video too long for you guys. So we're gonna tie up the 10,000 or 100,000 fish or whatever you call it headhunter. It's the little bitty guy, right? It's got the magnet on top. Some people say it's a rip-off of the sleeper gill. Bait's a bait. You guys know this well enough by now that I will throw anything. So I'm gonna get that tied on, and then when we move somewhere else, I will probably tie on the Magdraft, just because the last fish you saw me catch was on a bull shad. And I mean, it's different than the bluegill, but they're basically the same thing. So I'm going to tie on the Magdraft when we get somewhere where it's a little less grassy, because the Magdrafts are, you know, 15 bucks for the 6-inch, and I don't have anything big enough to throw the 8-inch. That's why I don't own one yet. But when I do, I promise you bigger baits are coming, because I am addicted. Slowly becoming one of my favorite ways to fish. I haven't caught a lot of fish doing it. Not real confident in it yet, but man, it's a lot of fun. So that being said, guys, I'm gonna get rigged up and I will catch you on the water in like 2 seconds. Our lakes ain't really lakes up this way. They call them lakes, but they're more like big ponds to me, you know. And you think like Eufaula or Okeechobee or something like that, man. And I mean, I fish places that are like 30 acres, and those are thousands of acres. So I think I've pretty much picked this place apart. unless we get a bite on this cast, we're gonna call this spot. So I'm not gonna waste casts. As y'all know, I don't get very many a day. Let's do one more, but we're gonna walk this one back almost like it's a Texas rig. We'll let it sink to the bottom. And we're just gonna, oh, that's all sorts of grass in there. And this is exactly right here why we didn't. We're gonna stop. Kind of want to get it on the bottom, and we're just gonna slow lift the rod, and we're just gonna let it kind of. Oh no! Whew. That was stupid. Jeepers. Alright, so that's obviously on the ground now. So we're just going to drag it. So it's kind of like it's feeding on the bottom. One thing I don't think people touch on enough when it comes to fishing in general. This is my last thing I want to talk about, and then we're gonna go. Oh, that was, oh yeah, that was a backlash. I knew it was coming. Oh, this is a nasty one. One thing I noticed that people really don't talk about when they talk about fishing is visualization. Visualization. If you know what visualization is, you know, but it's where you can visualize. Like for me, when I'm working a bait, I try and visualize what it looks like coming across the bottom. If I'm working it on the bottom, or if I'm swimming it, I want to visualize me swimming it, just to kind of. Get down in that grass, and I'm going to show you right now why I'm not throwing trouble. This right here is why I'm not throwing troubles. But so I cast it out. I'm just going to reel it really slow, and right now I'm visualizing that tail going side to side. We're going to pop it a little bit. I'm giving it more action this time. It's demonstration or visualization techniques. Now I'm visualizing like something's chasing me. I'm trying to dart away from it. Alright. Well, spot number 1. Not a thing. That little magnet deal on there is kind of cool. I like that because it gives me a chance I can just flip it up. Alright guys, I'll see you at the next spot. Spot 2 of the day. See if change of scenery helps at all. I did not tie the mag draft on yet, so I just really want to catch one on this. I think it'd be kind of cool. That was either grass or that was one right there. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm kind of working this like almost like a crankbait, kind of. Letting it bounce off the cover and this is what I was talking about. So, I am right now at a lake. The reason I say lakes are different here is if you look, you can see shore all the way around. So to me, personally, this is not a lake. This is like a pond. I just can't get it all the way around it. Alright, guys. I'm trying something new out here. I don't know how it works. It's supposed to be in looping mode, so we'll see. Alright, guys. I'm gonna call this spot a day, because I'm not gonna we gotta keep moving while I can still move. We gotta keep moving. So see you guys at spot 3. One more. That's the cast I wanted right there. I don't think they're. Here's what I think. So fall is a great time for moving bait because they're feeding up for the winter. Unfortunately, it got so cold so quick here in Michigan that I think that we missed that fall bite. I think they've already filled themselves up and are moving and moved offshore. But I ain't giving up yet. I just think that that's part of the problem. And this magdraft might be too big. I do know that there are some monsters that live in this though, because this is like, I mean, I caught my PB out of here and it was almost 3. So I do know that there are some big enough fish in here that could easily eat this. And I don't think I'll catch anything. I just feel it's boring to me to walk and if a fish pulls in my hand and not cast it, you know. It's just kind of like kicking their bass's strategy here. You just don't stand still and cast, walk and cast. Nope. Wow, that was smart, guys. Alright, so we're gonna throw this more time on this side of this pond, and we're gonna run over to the other side real quick. And then we're gonna go to the pond by the house. We're getting down there, boys and girls, to the last cast of 2023. So getting down there to the last cast of 2023. So I'll see you on the other side of this thing. Just gonna do this straight up, like I said, not fish anything but one at a time. But time's running out. I'm literally gonna throw this here for a minute or two, and then we're gonna load up and go to the last spot. I don't know how much more casting I'm actually going to be able to do today, so we're going to get this tied up with a standard uni, because that's my favorite. It's my favorite knot. Currently it's my favorite knot. I was just watching somebody the other night talking about how they quit using the double uni knot for leaders, went to the FG knot, which is probably arguably the best knot. But I still use the double uni, and let me explain why. I was, for the longest time, using the Alberto, because I thought that was definitely the best out there, was the Alberto. The Alberto failed me really bad, actually. Really bad. The Alberto knot failed me. So that's why I don't use it anymore. I still think it's a great knot, just I don't use it. Failed me twice. That knot failed me. So decided twice was enough. But right now my favorite knot is to tie on lures and stuff is the uni. Because I can tie it so quickly, as I've stated in multiple videos. My all-time favorite knot is still going to be the Palomar. If I was chucking around, okay, like these are $17, $18 swim baits. You know, I trust the uni knot to handle that. But if I start chucking around like the $30, $40 swim baits, it's going to be 100% Palomar knot. Waking or just all that? That's good. Okay, first problem I noticed with this bait, the hooks need to be a little bit further either apart or different size hooks, because they're hooking together. I don't like that, but GoPro shut off. GoPro turn off. Alright guys, we've come to it. This is it. Last spot. Beautiful cast, wasn't it? There we go. It's like 4 boats on the water. That's cool. Just kind of fishing by this dock here real quick before I walk out on it. Just last time I was here, I went like this, stepped on this dock and watched a big one swim away. So here comes another boat, guys. Alright boys, this is it. This is the last cast right here. Last cast for me, 2023. Well, boys and girls, that was it. Just took the last cast of 2023 for me. I'm praying that it's not the last cast I'll ever take. So yeah, unfortunately, like I said, guys, I don't know how much of the footage you'll see of me actually explaining what I think happened. It got really cold. I mean, it got cold really quick. When I left for Iowa, morning temps were hovering around 40s, give or take. Since I've been home, most mornings have been like low to mid 30s. Today actually was the warmest morning we've had in like a week and a half, I think, give or take. And it was 48 this morning. So I was like, okay, it's warm enough that like it won't hurt me physically to be out, so I'm gonna go. But I think that cold weather drove the water temps in the toilet. Daytime highs, I haven't seen over 52 in a week and a half, and it's been raining almost every day in my part of the state. So I think that they went out deep, and y'all know I already put the boat up due to mechanical issues that need to be fixed, so I can't get on the water with the boat. But I gave her a whirl all the way till the very end. I could keep the rod out, but at this point, you know, I made a promise to myself that I would only fish swim baits for the rest of this year. For the rest of my season, and I'm sticking to my guns. I'm not going to you know, tie like a Texas rig on, even though, you know, I'm using the Googan Squad heavy rod. It would be more than capable of doing just fine. It's sensitive enough, so I mean, it would do just fine to have if I wanted to just run like Texas rigs, or, you know, but I don't want to do that. I made a promise to myself that all I would do is throw swim baits because I wanted more confidence in them, and I did catch a fish. So I mean, that's good. I still am going to continue to use them in the spring. It'll be one of my main baits this coming spring, next to you know, when I start fishing, it'll be bed season, you know, all that good stuff, guys. And plus the boat will be out and we'll be able to actually crush them with swim baits. I think it's just where I'm at, it's not a good thing for that. So anyways, now I'm rambling. Thanks everybody for two things. First, being subscribers. I don't know if you guys remember or not, but we're up to 31, and that's amazing growth in the amount of time. Is it the fastest growth in the world? No. But to a redneck in the middle of Michigan who's 41 years old and broken and has no idea what he's doing, that's amazing for me. So I appreciate every one of you guys that are subscribed, and if you're not subscribed, think about it. I'm gonna throw a little bit of fishing videos in this, just to make it not bland. But this will be the last actual fishing video that will be on the channel, probably now until the water opens up. I'm glad I called it when I did, because it's starting to rain. So, plus I'm starting to get sore anyway. So, that's, I don't have nothing, guys. Stay with me through the winter. It'll be more vlog style stuff. I'm gonna chronicle this whole pain stimulator installation, if they'll let me. If my wife can be in there to film them actually putting it in, I'm gonna have that up for sure. Otherwise, I will do a before and after video, and keep you guys updated, and let's hope that works so that we can continue this fun journey we're on together. So, like I said, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already. I appreciate all you guys who have been watching me this year, or this fishing season for me. I got bigger things planned for next year, provided that I can get healthy enough to at least try and do them. I got big plans on the horizon. Some catch and cooks, some camping overnight videos, lots of boat stuff. I got lots of lakes. I got to get the boat and the trailer ready to haul, because I got lots of lakes I want to take us to and fish and have fun. That's about it. Make sure you hit the like button so that more people can find us. And as always, I will catch you on the next one, which the next one's going to be question of the day 14. It's an interesting question this time. We'll get 14 up soon, and then we'll get, you know, the rest of them up. So other than that, guys, that's all I got for today. I do have the appointment scheduled to go get the consultation to get the pump put in. It's not until the end of November, literally the last day of November. So it'll probably be January, it looks like, before the pump's going to be in. It's going to be hard to test if it actually works when it's deep winter here in Michigan, because I don't like, my body don't work real well when it's cold. So until question of the day 14, thank you. Thanks for allowing me to ramble as much as I do. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.